What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Stock Holiday, right back at you again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. Do me a quick favor, hit that like button, press that subscribe button. Now let's get it. Everything has just changed. Cryptocurrency moves very fast. Bitcoin moves very fast when things are running. And guess what's happening right now? Things are running. So don't get real relaxed. Don't over celebrate. I know your portfolio is looking great. I know you have thousands and thousands of extra dollars in your portfolio, but do not get overexcited. And most importantly, do not relax because the job is not done. We are to continue to stay vigilant, continue to keep your foot on the gas. And when I see that, I mean continue to pay attention to what's going on because as soon as you get comfortable, boom, just like that, things can flip at the drop of a dime, and you know how that goes. So we want to make sure we're protecting our assets, protecting our bag, all of the earnings and gains that we have made. So just keeping that in mind, paying attention, staying mindful, and knowing that everything has changed. What was last week is not this week. Everything has changed. So we're going to talk about some of the things that has changed that we really need to be paying attention to. But before we get into that, like I always do, let's go ahead and take care of a little bit of housekeeping. Currently, right now, things are looking good. Bitcoin is looking good. Bitcoin is $104,500. Wow. That is an awesome ring to my ear to hear that Bitcoin is almost $105,000. Excellent level. Fear and Greed Index is at 75. We've been watching the Fear and Greed Index for well over a year. We most recently seen the Fear and Greed Index at 15, about 30, 35 days ago. Just that quick, the Fear and Greed Index is in greed and is approaching extreme greed. Over there in the Patreon, we're talking about how we will be handling that. When greed come, when extreme greed come, what we should be looking out for, making sure that we are being mindful and taking advantage and protecting the gains that we've made. Bitcoin dominance is doing its thing. The Bitcoin dominance is going down just the way that we had anticipated and hoped. 61.68% for the Bitcoin dominance. That is monumental. That is huge. That is a beautiful thing. We most recently, 2 days ago, we saw the Bitcoin dominance at 65%, 3 days ago. Each day, the Bitcoin dominance is going down 1%. Tomorrow, it might be 60%. Probably will, because each day is dropping an entire percent. Yesterday, we were 62, 63. Day before that, we were 64, 65. So that is a great thing. And you know what happens when the Bitcoin dominance start to drop? That means altcoins dominance start to increase. And that is what we are in this space for. Ethereum is doing its thing right now. $2,560 for one Ethereum. That is amazing work on behalf of Old Man Ether. Didn't think that it would happen this quick. I knew that Ethereum would recover, but I just didn't think that it would recover that quick. That was amazing to see Ethereum recover that quick. We were just at $1,400. Now we are at $2,560. So excellent move for Ethereum. Ethereum dominance is 9.20%. Great level, because most recently we did see the Bitcoin Ethereum dominance at 7.1%. So things are looking good. Things are looking in our favor. The overall cryptocurrency global market cap is $3.37 trillion. Back in December 2024, 5 months ago, we did see the top of this particular cycle with the global market cap for cryptocurrency hit $3.7 trillion. So we're not quite back at $3.7 trillion. We're not quite back at the all-time high for Bitcoin when we did see $108,000, but we are very close. That's what we're going to watch. Will Bitcoin get rejected when it tried to make a new all-time high? When Bitcoin tries to cross over at $108,000, $109,000, $110,000, will it be rejected and start to cool off? That's what we're paying attention to. The Fear and Greed Index is continuing to go up. Will the Fear and Greed Index blast all the way through and get through extreme greed? Who knows? But like I've been saying, the cycles run in 4 years. If you go back and take a look at some of the charts, you'll see some of the same things that happened last cycle happen in this cycle. Each cycle, Robinhood, one of the most popular retail investment apps, they list new cryptocurrency coins. This has been happening over the past 4 or 5 months. Once we saw that happen, I said, you know what? Let's get ready. Let's start accumulating these coins that they're listing. They're listing these coins for a reason. You take a look at the coins that they've listed, all of those coins are exploding. Arbitrum, Dog with Hat, those are the two coins that I've been seeing most recently that just do amazing things. So, Pudgy Penguins, what else is over? There's a lot of coins over there on the Robinhood platform. All of those coins are outperforming. I had some miscellaneous money over there in the Venmo app a couple of months ago. I said, man, why do I have this money just sitting in the Venmo app when I can have it sitting in altcoins? Because a lot of these apps, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, they offer cryptocurrency. So if you got money in Cash App, you got money sitting around in Venmo and it's not earning money, that's how mine was a few months ago. I said, forget that. Let me transfer that money to crypto. I put some in Bitcoin, some in Ethereum, Chainlink, Solana, Bitcoin Cash, and that money has been profiting, have been making money. Had I not did that, it would have just been sitting. Same way, if our money's just sitting in the bank and we're not investing it, then your money is sitting idle. Actually, if your money's sitting, you're losing because of inflation, the decrease in the value of the dollar, so forth and so on. So you always want to make sure that your money is working for you. And that's what we're doing in cryptocurrency. But understand that everything has just changed. Now Bitcoin is back in the upward direction. We're back on the other side. February, March, first half of April, we were on the red side. We were fighting the uphill battle. Now we need to watch out and be prepared, because once we hit the new top, wherever that new top will be, where we'll get rejected at, if we don't break the resistance level, we need to be prepared to start to take profits, because things have changed. Also, keeping in mind that we're still in that 90-day frame period of the tariff pause that these guys are going through with China, Russia, and Canada. That's a real thing. Also, last week, we saw the Feds, they decided to hold the interest rates. No interest rates were removed. Things just stayed status quo. But we're expecting next month, the month of June, we're expecting Fed Chairman Powell to cut the interest rates. If that happened, you're talking about an instant spike in the market. You're talking about an instant parabolic runs for crypto. If you think we're pumping right now, if those Fed interest rates get cut in June, we will be heading to the moon. Months ago, I mentioned that when altcoin season comes, it's going to come quick and it's going to catch everybody by surprise. What's happening right now? This happened very quick. This has caught everybody by surprise. Is this altcoin season? Who knows? You won't be able to know until things play out. I mentioned that all we need is a 2 to 3 month window. Could this be that window that's starting? Is this the opening that is happening? That window could have started last week, the week before that. But if we can get that 2 to 3 month window to where our portfolio is making exponential gains like it did yesterday, like it did today, that's it. That is it. That's why it's so important. And that's why I have been preaching about dollar cost averaging in. Buying these coins while they're beat down, because we've been through it. We saw when these coins were at their top. We saw when these coins were at their best, when these coins were heroes. Some of these coins got very close to getting down to a zero. If you believed them back then when they were about a hero, and if you get down and out, get close to a zero, you buy that $0 cost average in, and you ride him all the way back up till he make hero rank. What's going on with Dog with Hat? Dog with Hat is pumping back up. We saw that coin get to about 30 cents about a month ago. All time high was $5. Last year, this coin was listed on Robinhood, and now this coin is about $1. This coin have already did a 3x from about 10 days ago. Exponential gains, buying low. If you trusted the coin when it was high, you definitely need to trust this coin when it's low. So we're going to ride these coins all the way back up. We're just trusting the process. Standing on the 4-year cycle is what we will continue to do. This has been a heck of experience. I was in it last cycle, but now this cycle I am in it in a whole different realm. The information that I have this cycle versus what I had last cycle is night and day. I really expect to continue to knock it out the park and dominate this 2025 bull market. You guys will do the same. I'm seeing folks inbox me talking about some of the plays that they're in, how much money that they've made because they've been watching this play, watching that play, running this play. Because like I say, I'm the coach. I could call the play, but I can't get in the game and run the ball for you. If you on the sideline and you didn't get in dog with hat when I was saying buy low, I can't get in the game and run the ball for you. If you on the sideline and you didn't get in my role when I was saying buy that thing when it was beat down a few weeks ago, I can't get in the game and run the ball for you. I can't be the CEO of your portfolio. I could only be the CEO of my portfolio. I could only share with you what I am doing and what I am seeing. It is up to you to get your butt up in the game, run the ball, and start to make exponential gains heading toward financial freedom. So come on over there. Join us in the Patreon. We would love to see you over there. We have a great cryptocurrency community with folks who love to talk about making money and cryptocurrency all day, every day. But like I say, I just continue to come to you guys every day just to continue to give you that good encouragement. Coming to you guys every day to give you that good motivation. And that's all I got for you on this one. It's your boy, Stock Holiday, and I'm out.